One wall up so far. Still got to cut it. I've got enough metal down here to do from here down to the fire pit. That's all going to get framed in. And it's going to be 2 railroad ties high from here, level all the way down. Got it framed down, got it squared off. That's going to be the other side. This is the pool area, for those of you who do not know. All right, so entrance right here. This hole from the back of this railroad tie to the back of this railroad tie right here, pretty much this line right here. All this is going to be leveled out to 1 railroad tie high. This is going to be the entrance. It's just going to be a gradual slope. That way there's no steps. That's going to get cut off. That way it'll be all level, over, down. The ladder for the pool is going to go here. I got to move the plug-in over there. And then all this section back here to this white pole, all the way back here, this is going to be level with the top of this. So 2 railroad ties high in the back, 1 railroad tie high in the front. It kind of looks like a clusterfuck now, but trust me, it makes sense. Get some scary looking clouds coming in. Oh well, getting it done. I'm calling it done for the day. I got that side level out. Single step. I got that side in line. Front's leveled out. The back's just got like 2 inches, but we got the grinder, or we can bend it over. Trench going back to get this one, so this whole side can be done. I can start bringing all this over here. Good times. I'm calling it done. So I've been trying to figure out some kind of tractor system, but I've got enough scrap to make something work. I got my old cart. That's where the handle goes. I took all that off. Two of the wheels, I mean, all the wheels are fucked, but anyway, it's gonna work. So I took the handle part off because it was all broke and everything, and I attached a grappling hook. So this will go here and get held in like that, and it's up off the ground enough. And then this will hook into there. Boom. Anybody who's cutting down trees and clearing any kind of land, you're always going to end up with a lot of tops of trees. Don't burn them right away. Make random piles of tops and keep them for tinder for your fireplace. All the progress from last night. Nice clean line. You see, this is roughly where the wall is going to be, but that was just the initial deal. I still got to go back. I want to go back at least another foot just to make sure I have enough room to dig the trench for the you know, the walls and the posts and all that. So that was just the start, and I got to do it to the back side also, but it's working pretty good because, like I said, not all of this is trash. 90% of this is first through fourth year trees that we cut down from this property. So there's literally hundreds of trees, tree tops burnt, and then 8 years of leaves, you know. So it's, I'd say it's 80% decent. See, and it's just got some trash sprinkled in for the most part, but let's see. So I started bringing all that up over here. But Nice tight line, just so I can get my lines done first. I'm going to do the same here. It's going to come to about there, so I've got to lose about 2 foot off the back of this. And then the fire pit is going to get moved to right here. That way it's going to be sitting in and out. It'll make sense when it's done, but that'll be later. It's going to be a while before I get to that. But that is the new plan. So today it's more shoveling, just so I can see where my lines are and I can go from there. Oh, and my plug-in used to be here, but now it is over here in its permanent spot under the jug because it was raining. Boom. That way all that's tucked in, good to go, out of the way, and then I'll figure out something more cosmetically pleasing as we get farther along. See, that right there is the dream. Y'all with imagination, you know what I'm talking about? Do you see it? The glowing spot right there, this spot here, all this green over here, that is all moss. This faint green in here, all moss. All this moss. Moss, 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 moss. The more I clean out and the more I burn, the more I tear this moss up, the more it spreads like a blanket and takes over. This up here, well, as far as grass wise, this is about 80% moss in this whole field up here. And there's more moss sprouting to take over the bald spots. But see, it's everywhere. So the question is, do I fight the grass to let the moss take over? See? See, look at that. That is beautiful. Imagine the entire backyard. Just one giant blanket of moss. We'll see. calling it a day. Fireplace is in its new position. It's tucked back into the stage area. It's going to look pretty good, I think. Still got to go down quite a bit here, probably to about here. And then I got to bring this side out to about here. As of right now, it's just going to be two-sided. That way it'll be open on this side. So if you want to come down here in the yard, you can still be by the fire. But if you're up on the stage area, you can still be by the fire. I said it's going to come down to about here, somewhere around here is how big this is going to be. So yeah. Got my lines clean and ready to go. Giant pile of fill dirt, but it's going to go in here eventually. Now I just got to figure out how I'm going to do these trees, but that's a tomorrow problem.